Hi everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel and happy Monday. It is July the 8th, 2024, Monday. So start of a brand new week and off to the races with brand new readings for the collective today. Okay, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and I hope you're doing well. So let's begin. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit. Thank you so much for being here, Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit. Thank you for enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of light, love, protection, and guidance. Please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies from the cards that you have me pull, directed by you, through me. Thank you. So we're going to do the past energy, present energy, your energy, the person's energy that's on your mind, energy between you, and the potential outcome energy. So we're going to start with the past energy, Archangel Michael. What is the story that the collective most needs to know today? What is the story? Past energy. What are we talking about? The Hermit. Okay. Somebody has been sitting in retrospection and introspection, considering taking all things into consideration, like past, present, and future, allowing the divine to speak to them, having those moments where you're alone, kind of thing, and you're contemplating and kind of just like listening, whether you're listening on purpose or not. Could be meditation time that you're doing, maybe in prayer, but maybe just spending time on your own, being alone. But with this Hermit card, it just means that the divine is with you. Whether you're opening up to them or not, that's your thing. But the divine is always speaking to us, so it's just a matter of getting yourself in a still, like your mind, still in your mind enough so that you don't have all this inner mental chatter going on. Excuse me. Yeah, so either you or someone has been spending time being introspective, reflective, yes, and all that stuff. Just kind of like a soul searching for what, where, when, how, and why kind of thing. It is about trying to make sense of things as they've played out in your life, in the past or even most recently, and coming to terms with it through some time of trying to get a grasp and understanding of something during this time of soul searching. It could be a dark night of the soul time for you too. It just whatever it is. Okay, so what's the present day energy? Nine of Swords. Okay, Nine of Swords. Well, presently you must be feeling just kind of locked up in your mind, racing around, not knowing where life is going to take you, not knowing if it's going to get better. You're concerned. You're very concerned. You're feeling very, very fearful, like in the sense of doubtful, possibly, pessimistic, possibly. Those are all fear. That's fear. Feeling maybe deserted or abandoned, betrayed, possibly, because the next one is Ten of Swords, right? Feeling like you could be finding out that you've been betrayed. We don't know yet. But the present day energy is not good energy. It's kind of the energy that's going to keep you up at night. And if it doesn't keep you up at night, it may be that it takes you a while to get to sleep because it's on your mind. Because Swords is mind, thinking. Excuse me, guys. And, or, you know, when you wake up thinking, first thing on your mind, wake up to either go to the bathroom or you wake up in the morning, it's the first thing on your mind. And it's causing you a lot of mental exhaustion. And as a result of the mental exhaustion, it's making you feel, you know, less than you'd want to really be feeling, which is happy and peaceful, right? Happy and peaceful and positive. It's making this mental exhaustion is making you feel not only drained in your energy, but also feeling like you just, it's going to be tough for you to go, you know, to keep moving forward in a positive direction. It's going to cause you a lot of uncertainties and doubts. So that's kind of where your energy is right now, collective. That's the energy you're sitting in. So this is the energy of you, the Three of Wands. But the Three of Wands is a good energy. It's like getting yourself prepared to go forward. It's like you want to. What I'm getting is you want to go forward, but your mind is holding you back. You want to feel inspired to have a positive, either a fresh start from whatever, if something's ended here, a fresh start, or just how are you going to be able to move forward with this person in a positive growth way. So you're just kind of like biding your time, waiting for whatever needs to happen, like they say, for your ships to come in, waiting for whatever needs to happen. But you're ready. You're getting ready to be ready. You're preparing yourself. But you've got all this Nine of Swords energy that you're sitting in. Like that's your environment, right? Like was your environment, this is your environment now. Like maybe you need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe you need to do some more soul searching. Maybe you need to be more contemplative, in order for you to put your mind at rest, at ease, to bring some peace into your mind, so that your preparation will include a peaceful movement forward as opposed to confusion, mystery, uncertainties, that kind of thing. What's the energy of the person that's on your mind? Four of Cups. Okay. So somebody in your environment, or somebody you know, whoever this is that's on your mind, is feeling like they haven't heard from you. They're feeling rejected, even though you haven't rejected them. They're feeling rejected. Let's see the energy between the two of you, the Lovers. Yeah, so you've got a choice, right? And they must know that you have a choice. This is making a choice between two. Okay, and it also could be like a very strong soulmate that you've lived lifetimes with, that you're struggling with. So past energy was, you know, dark night of the soul possibly, but soul searching, trying to figure out what's your next move, since whatever was going on before didn't work out, didn't pan out, didn't come through. You know, a person, maybe they didn't come through for you, and they're sitting in this energy of feeling like since they haven't heard from you, they know that they at least believe that you love them, but you're not cluing them in, right? You're not cluing them in on this. Maybe you have, but maybe they've been, it's possible that they have been reticent about coming forward themselves, because maybe they're in a situation that just does not afford them that luxury to do so, particularly if they're already in a relationship with somebody and married to somebody, have a whole, system of being structurally founded in a marriage with the family and the white picket fence and family and extended family all around, and the community and work and friends and whatnot, that they're rooted, they're grounded in that, so much so that they can't imagine themselves being able to, how is it going to work between the two of you? It would be difficult for them to uproot basically and do what they need to do to move towards you. And they just don't see it, right? So they're in the Four of Cups. They're dissatisfied and disillusioned kind of thing, because they do have feelings for you. They are a strong soulmate for you. They do have feelings for you. They want you to choose them. However, they're not ready. Four of Cups, they're not ready. They're not ready to reject what they have now to accept what you've offered or what you can offer them. So in a sense, which is kind of, the human psyche is crazy, okay? You know that. It's crazy. It's so complicated that we can tell ourselves stuff and really believe it, okay? And they might actually believe that you're rejecting them because they're feeling rejected by you, because they're in a situation that they believe they cannot reject. Does that make any sense? That's what I got from that, is that they're in a situation that because they can't just easily, get up and vacate and move on, they're feeling rejected by you, what is not really you rejecting them, it's a life with you that is rejecting them. Because let's put it this way, if you're let's say you live in different countries or different states or whatever it is, but you're a far distance away, enough, and you might not even be a long distance away, it might be just different cities within the same province or state. So, but it's far enough away that they've got their life all really, embedded and grounded in over here with all the people in their life, like I mentioned, and you've got a life over here. And maybe your life seems like it's a little bit looser, like you can make changes, you can make decisions on the fly kind of thing. Maybe you have a lot less restrictions and limitations and people to hold you down and hold you back, but they do. So because they see what you could do, what you've got going on in your life, if they know this, right, that they're feeling as though your life is rejecting their life because you would not be in the situation that they're in. They are in a situation that's different, a lot different, if not completely different than you are. And to them, that's like, okay, I'm in this situation, you're in that situation. If you feel like you can't let yourself be free, to walk away from that, if you can't do it, then I'm just going to go on and continue living my life. Wishing that you would, but also being practical and understanding that, this may never happen between us. If you can't, do what you need to do and follow your heart. Okay? So, pardon me, there's a storm coming, okay? And my dog is sleeping. He's sleeping and he's dreaming. I guess the energy of the storm is whooping up. There's a storm on its way. Is it tropical or Hurricane Beryl for the southern United States? It's coming. Anyways, he's in his kennel and he's having a good old sleep through, because I don't let him loose when I'm doing a reading, because then there's noise. Okay, so he's having a nap. But anyways, at least he's safe in the house and not outside. But yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Like maybe rejection isn't quite, it could be like jealousy, being jealous or being envious, possibly envious. Could be that they're envious of your the looseness, the freedomness of your life, that you can make changes maybe a lot or a little bit easier than they can. And so just thinking and feeling that way, they feel like they've got to reject something that is rejecting them, and they can't reject what they're already in. I mean, it's crazy, it's ludicrous, and it's ridiculous, but that's the way we think sometimes. It's the way we think sometimes, the human mind, the human psyche. So yeah, they're feeling, dissatisfied. They're not completely happy where they're at. Just know that they're not completely happy where they're at, but they're dug in deep enough that they're telling themselves, I gotta be happy. This is what's for me. That over there, that over there, it can't be my life. This is my life. This is my life, so this is what I believe I need to, focus on and stick to. I made promises that I got kids or kid or whatever going on. They're just, they just don't see a way out, an easy way out. Of course, there never is. Even for you, if you're in a relationship, there's no easy way out. Someone's going to get hurt. There's no easy way out. But maybe you're prepared to make that out because whatever happened in the past, you're just not putting up with that bullpucky anymore from anybody, whether it's this person or the person you're with or whoever. You're saying no to you sacrificing any longer your happiness and peacefulness, and you're moving on and you're preparing. You're getting ready to be ready. This one here, however, is not. They have love for you, but they're willing to reject and sacrifice, right? Sacrifice that for being embedded here in this life that they have, okay, where they're at. And it may not be a marriage and a family, it might be something else. And if it's the case, it could be work or career, that they may not be able to find work and career. If they were to come to you, where would they work? And that's what they want to do, and it's their lifestyle that they like and whatnot. And it might be just that you live in a one-hick town or a one-horse town, and they live in a bustling city, and they just, or the vice versa. They just can't see their way through. Not right now, but they sure have the yearnings. They have the heart yearnings, collective. They do. They love you. They have this connection to you, past lifetime connection to you. They at least somewhat, if not a lot, acknowledge that there's some kind of connection, that there's got to be something that's because they are so powerfully remembering and thinking about you and the time that you've had together, whenever that was in the past. They are powerfully and thinking about that, and it's like, why do I keep thinking about this person? There's got to be something more than just the fact that I had an attraction to them at one time. I keep thinking about them, and it makes me angry sometimes. It makes this person angry sometimes to think about how you're living a life over here, and you're free to be able to be with them if they were to, come towards you, but they're not feeling so free. So they're angry about that. That's that envy, okay? So what's the potential outcome here? We have the Page of Cups. Well, guess what? The potential outcome is that either they're going to come forward and say, I love you, and I apologize for blah, 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 whatever they're apologizing for the past, or for not coming towards you sooner, or not staying in touch with you, for ignoring you, gaslighting you, blocking you, whatever it is. They're going to apologize to you with this message. They're going to message you and or come forward, and they're going to say, although I acknowledge this, I recognize this, I'm too much knee deep in the hoopla in my life. They could come forward to tell you that, or they're going to come forward and say, I am very embedded over here, but will you wait for me, kind of thing. I want to be with you, and I'm making taking the steps that you need, making stride, kind of moving forward towards you. It's going to take a while, though, is what I get. It's going to take some time. Now, then you have the decision, right? Are you going to wait, or are you just going to keep going forward in your life? And if they find you and come up, if they find you and follow you, then fine. You'll address that if that situation were to ever come to fruition. However, you're not going to promise that you're going to wait for them. In fact, you're going to say, I'm sorry. I love you too, and I would have loved to have been with you. I would have, and maybe sometime down the road in the future, that may be possible. So I'm leaving it at that, because right now I've got to do my thing. I got to do me. I need to keep progressing and moving forward, because otherwise I'm just stuck here like this. I like thinking about, when are you going to show up? Are you going to respond? Are you going to talk to me? Are you going to come forward and tell me about how much you love me? After, you left me in a situation where I'm going to be, I had to do some dark night of the soul searching that might have gone on for many years for you, maybe not. But you've been up in your head wondering, when are they going to come? When are they going to come? When are they going to come? When am I going to hear from them? If they love me, why am I not hearing from them? And then it's like, well, maybe they don't love me. Maybe they never loved me. And, it's just like, this is kind of just running around in your head, driving yourself crazy about what if, and having to make assumptions because you're not hearing from this person, because they're all up in their envy and anger, and feeling like they can't reject their current life situation, and that they're somehow feeling rejected by your life situation. Okay, it's ludicrous, it's crazy. But that's where I get this, is that the apology is going to come from you saying, this is lovely, it's nice to hear from you finally. However, if you're still knee deep in the hoopla in your life over there, I've got to do me. So maybe sometime in the future, okay, if it comes to that. But in other words, you may not say, I'm not going to wait for you, but maybe you will. But you're going to say, I'm going to keep doing me, and I'm going to keep, moving forward in my life, living my life the best that I can, in love with yourself, in love with the divine, in love with somebody else, possibly, who knows, right? But I'm sorry. That's the Page of Cups. And there is coming forward is, I'm sorry I've taken so long, and that blah blah blah, and I've already mentioned that, right? But I'm so knee deep in the hoopla over here, it's going to take me a while. Will you wait for me? That's what I get from that, guys. So let's do the mystical shaman oracle. Archangel Michael, will you please give us a couple cards, if you will, if that's enough, for some further advice, divinity, inspiration, love. Okay. Many paths. Yeah, you got other paths. You do, and you know it. You do. You know it. The arrow. You know you do. You know you do. Okay? And that's what's keeping you from saying, yes, I will wait for you. I mean, you can wait from them. That's fine. You do whatever you want. But this card is saying that you're prepared to jump ship and go to where it is that your heart most wants to guide you to. Many paths. The essence. All paths lead to spirit. What you bring to your journey is what will determine if yours is a path of suffering, a path of wisdom, a path of bliss, or a path of loss. Consider the traveler who met two stone masons. He asks one what he is doing, and the mason replies, I am squaring out this stone. He asks the other who is doing the exact same thing, and gets the reply, I am building a cathedral. One man has a job, the other man has found his work and calling. He is part of an endeavor much greater than himself. Be sure you pick a path with a heart. Be sure you pick a path with a heart. Okay? The invitation is, your call now is to take a big, bold step and leave the beaten path. Leave the beaten path, right? It's the beaten path that causes a lot of suffering and pain, because so many of us have done it, and we've done it to ourselves time and time again. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support you in this move. Yeah, do not dally lest you miss the moment. It's time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure you attend to both your path through this earth as well as your journey through the stars, to spirit, right? So yeah, you know, it sounds like your inspiration from the mystical shaman oracle is saying, yeah, you're going to be saying, I'm sorry if this is what's going on with you and we don't see any, you know, change for the positive for you and I being together in the very near future, like within the next 3 months kind of thing, then I'm sorry, but I have to, you know, I got a ship coming in and I have to take that bold step and get on it and live my life with or without you. And for now, it's going to be without you. Okay? So that could be what you might say, right? So the arrow, straight and narrow is the arrow. Let's see. The arrow. The essence. Receiving this symbol reminds you that when you are in alignment with your heart and soul, which is what this was talking about, you are on target and will soon be hitting your mark. Be true to your calling. Release attachments. And that worry and concern, that rumination that you got going on about will I or what if and all that stuff. Be true to your calling, release attachment, and free yourself from the bondage of unbridled ambition. Now is revealed to be a moment of contact in which your intention meets the material world. The arrow also symbolizes a need to set your creativity free. Yeah, because you've got a looser set of limitations, if you would call them limitations at all, than your person over here. When the arrow zings through the air, it is inviting you to pay attention and signify that you are about to make your mark in some aspect of your life. You're getting ready to be ready, like prepared to jump onto that ship that's going to take you to your new beginning. Well, this is already a new beginning if you so allow yourself to get out of this energy of the Nine of Swords, being wrapped up in all those thoughts of what if, will I, when, how, you know, they're going to come back, if maybe they won't. It illuminates the moment of contact when you know that your desires and intentions have traveled on the wind and landed in the perfect place for your highest good. Trust that your job is to be relaxed yet focused, keeping your eye on the prize yet releasing your intention with full expectation that it will land as it is supposed to. Don't worry about the how or the exact form. This is not a time to interfere with the manner in which the arrow flies. It will make its mark and you will have cause to celebrate. Sounds like really great inspiration and advice, definitely from the divine, from the oracle. Okay, definitely just stay on the path. Apologize, only apologize for you not wanting them to, for you not wanting them to believe that you can wait around forever for them. More than 3 months, right? Give them 3 months if you want to, or if you must, whatever. After that, if you don't see any tangible kind of movements forward from this person, you would really be saying, you know, I'm sorry, but I must go. Maybe we'll meet up again sometime down the road in the future. So guys, I hope that was helpful. It is another troubling reading, of course. It's not all butterflies and rainbows and unicorns and stuff. It seems to be lately, but it's what the collective needs to know right now. That's the story. So take care of yourself. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.